Hello, this is Cook with Appu. Today we are going to make chole. That is a very good Indian dish. First we'll make that. For that we need is chickpeas, then salt, coriander leaves, curry leaves, 2 tomatoes chopped finely, whole spices and ginger garlic. You can use paste also, but I will be using this only. Then in spices I need is red chili powder, garam masala, which you get garam masala powder, then coriander leaves powder, and turmeric, that is coriander powder, not leaves powder, sorry, and water, then oil. So first what we have to do is soak the chickpeas and water for 4 to 6 hours or overnight. Then we will, after 4 to 6 hours, cook it in the cooker for 10 to 12 whistles. After doing these all procedures, I'll show you. After 10 to 12 whistles, I am opening. You can see our chickpeas is ready, and you can add turmeric if you want at this stage, or else when we are putting the spices, I'll be putting with the spices, and you have not added the salt in this. We'll be adding afterwards. This is a very different cholas which we are going to make. For that we have to first take a mixer grinder. To that we will add the tomatoes. I've taken almost 2 tomatoes. This will serve 4. And don't forget to take chickpeas how much I showed. You have to take more than that. For 3 to 4 people you have to take almost 2 cups of that. Now I've put the whole spices, then tomatoes. Now I'll put the ginger garlic. After ginger garlic, now I'll take 1 whole spoon of chickpeas which is cooked very nicely. To this I'll add. I like my gravy a bit thick. And one more thing, in this recipe I have not even used one onion. You just have to use the tomatoes for the gravy. And this is a very unique style. You should try this. Let the chickpeas cool, then only put in this. Then we'll grind it now. As you can see, the paste is ready. We had put the whole spices, tomato and the ginger garlic, and the paste should, and the chickpeas. Don't forget 1 whole tablespoon of chickpeas. You can see the consistency should be thick. This is the main ingredient for our gravy. Then we'll take a thick bottom pan. Into that we'll put 2 teaspoons of oil. We have put the oil. Now we'll put the paste. It will start to splutter, but we have to be very cautious. And then we'll stir it properly. Now we'll just mix it very nicely, slowly. You can see it is starting to stick below, but we don't have to allow that. That's why we have put oil. You can put more oil if you want, if you have the quantity more. We'll mix it properly for 5 minutes. As you can see, this should be the consistency. Now the raw masala smell is not coming, and the very good fragrance aroma is coming out of the ginger garlic. Now we'll add the ground spices to it, little by little. I'll just add it together. It was turmeric, garam masala powder, red chili powder, and the coriander powder. Now we have to mix that also very nicely, because it should be mixed nicely. Now we'll add after mixing, we will, in the sim, we'll just cook this very nicely. As you can see, this should be the consistency. It should be thick. Now we'll put the cooked chickpeas. As you can see, my chickpeas I have put and the water was clear because I washed it twice or thrice before taking. You should also wash, then only use it for cooking, or else if the bad color of water will not look nice, we'll put the complete chickpeas. As you can see, I have put and there was enough water, so I don't need to add more. If you have put less water in while cooking the chickpeas, you can add. And if you want dry, don't add the water, just add the chickpeas and mix it. Now we'll put the salt, not while cooking only the chickpeas. I have taken almost 2 teaspoons of salt. You can take as per your taste. That I'll also mix very nicely. Now we'll add the coriander leaves and the curry leaves, and our chole has to cook very nicely at medium flame. It will take almost 10 to 15 minutes. Now we'll just mix it, then cover with the lid and keep for 10 to 15 minutes. As you can see, our chole is getting ready. Till that time we'll make the bhaturas. For that we need is half cup rava, 3 cups of maida, oil, sugar, salt and curd. That is the normal curd, not the yogurt. Then water if you need. So if you have yeast in house, then add all these ingredients except the water and put the yeast and do it, so it will double in size. And if you don't have yeast, you can knead the dough with only the curd, so that will be sufficient, and leave it for 6 to 4 hours. That is, when you leave the chickpeas in water soak, till you can make the dough also and keep it that much time only. Just to tell you how to knead, that is, you have to take 3 cups of maida, half cup rava, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, you can take as per your taste, 1 teaspoon of sugar, then the curd. You have to knead it very well, and it will be very sticky. Just grease your hand with the oil. If you are not able to knead, then only add water and leave it for 4 to 6 hours. I kneaded this dough yesterday night and covered it with a cloth. After opening your cloth, it looks like this. I had added jeera, but some people find it difficult while rolling it out. That's why I didn't tell in the ingredients. You can add jeera also. And see, our dough has doubled up nicely. I'll just grease my hand with oil to knead it again. Taken almost 1 teaspoon to just grease my oil. You can see. Now I'll just knead the dough after washing your hand. Don't forget that. We'll not knead it for 2 minutes. I have been kneading for 2 minutes. Now we'll take the dough from both the sides. We'll just lift it up. It's nice fluffy. Now we'll just tuck it in and leave it for 5 minutes. See, I've left it with a cloth over it 5 minutes just. For the bhaturas, I have now filled the pan with oil. You have to take a wide pan because bhaturas really rise up. And I am taking this as my bhatura platform for rolling it. If you want bigger size, you can use your platform or bigger thing to just roll it out. Now the oil should be really hot. Till that time, we'll just roll out the bhaturas. If you had seen my paratha recipe, same type, we have to just take out the dough and keep it like this and dust it the platform with maida, and then you can see it's very soft. It's easy to just roll out. Then we have to roll it very nicely once like this, the common chapati and the puri style. We have to do no other special method to see that it doesn't tear. You can roll it however you want. You can see our chole is ready. You can see it was still here and it has gone down because I wanted a bit thick, and you can see our chickpeas are coming out, and that's the sign that it's ready. So we'll just make the bhaturas, then serve it together. The best way to check that oil is ready or not, you can see one small piece of flour is lying down. You just have to take out the small piece of flour and put it in the oil. Then we'll check it. You can see it has not come up. It should come up very fast. That shows that oil is ready, but see, it has not come up so fast, so it's not ready. You can see my first bhatura is ready. Now I'll put it in the pan to take out very slowly. As you can see, I've just put in the oil. You have to let it in. It will rise up. See, you can see our bhaturas are rising up very nicely. Now we have to put just oil from side to top. Then only it will rise up. Roll it from here to there. You can see our bhaturas are rising up very nicely. This should be the way. Now just turn it. You can see this should be the color, but it will be a bit more off-white. The color should be. You can see our bhatura is risen up very nicely. You can make it itself in the home. The very less ingredients, no yeast. This is for 2 minutes. I have almost cooking time. We'll take it out. As you can see, this is my second bhatura, and as the oil is getting hotter and the bhaturas are rising up very nicely, it has rised very nicely. We'll just serve the chole bhatura and show you how it looks like. As you can see, our chole bhatura is ready, and you can make it itself in the home itself, and you can have it. Please, if you like this recipe, please like, share and subscribe. This is Cook with Appu signing off.